Hello everyone and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last session we have been making our way through our first combat sections of the game. We fought our first human and unlocked our archetype. We've got some new group members with us here, and we are now heading back towards the capital city where we're going to try and kill Luis, but I'm guessing that's not going to go as planned. But first, to get there,
wait a second,
we need to go through this dungeon. There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? Fear not. Most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, it would be against their best interests to cause a scene and risk the crown theocracy coming down on this place, right?
Then...
Oh, sounds like they won't be a problem then. Are you ready? Lego! If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste. The Nord Mines. Alrighty.
However,
it's dead quiet. Are you sure there are still people working here? That disquieting stillness you feel. Those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who are after us, then it's likely.
Stop! Don't move! Don't you dare move!
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, we've walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage, catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run. And if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Well, it appears we stepped into a whole damned conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way through. Here they come. Stop them here and now. Hello, bitches. Oh, they were low enough level. I didn't expect them to be low enough level that we could just fuck them up without going into proper combat. Huh. I'll take it. Get fuck-a-doodle dude.
What are you doing?
No. Looks like they found him.
That was
Nice.
brilliant.
Right, we got someone over here.
Right there.
Can't believe this. Everyone.
Yoink. Scrap metal. Sure thing.
It's all clear.
Bom, bom, bom. Who's this?
Look.
Over there. Someone's collapsed.
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
The life is gone from his eyes.
What?
Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on. Let's move.
I mean, it would have to be our commander, right? So our commander is involved in the conspiracy? The big fat dude? I can't remember what his name. Can't remember what his name was, but he's the only one that didn't go to fight, right? So he presumably could have watched to see if we made it out alive.
They saw us. On your toes, everyone.
Right there.
Well done.
Stop right there.
Can't believe this. Well done. A victory well earned.
Nothing back here? Okay. What?
Wait.
Isn't that... Just as I thought. It all makes sense now. It appears that we're expected. Yeah.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the Kingdom's Guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who...
Uh-oh.
7 years ago. The first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Probably shouldn't have admitted that.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
Oh.
O thou who art
Oh,
feared
he's
for
getting an
bitterness,
archetype.
O thou anguished traveler. It is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory!
What the fuck?
This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
Has he got an archetype himself? Is that...
Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you!
Oh my god.
My name is Leon Stroll de Haliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
God damn. Oh my god. I love this guy. I got chills. What the fuck?
Come! I will show you a world with honor!
Holy fuck, I just got such chills from that.
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that! This ignite is all I need to turn you to ash! You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Okay. Okay, what has he got? He's got diagonal slash for 5 MP, weak physical slash damage to 1 enemy. Should we take out... we should probably take out the mages first, right?
Hack and slash!
The freedom of a wanderer. By this power. Wind!
Take this!
Why do you struggle? Die!
Okay, that's fine.
Warrior! I'll cut you down! Not done yet.
Die!
Oh, we're weak to it. Okay, that's not good. Didn't know that. Did not know that. Oh well.
I call upon
Not really anything we can do about that, as we currently don't have any way to, like, change archetype or anything, so it is what it is, I guess, for now.
It's okay. Seeker! Scour!
Take this!
Die! Die!
Trivial!
No holding back! Hack and slash!
Okay, we need to heal ourselves this time.
Hold back!
Oh my god, it's a full heal? Did not expect it to heal that much. Hey, get fucked.
Not like they could get you with that.
Get
Shall
fucked.
vanquish evil.
He's out of
Tougher
here.
than I thought.
He's out of here. Whoa, no, 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 no. I almost fucking just double clicked A on the wrong thing. There we go.
Wind!
Luis!
Yeah, he didn't have an archetype. When he, in that first bit of the cutscene, it seemed like he was powering up with an archetype in the same way that our bro Stroll was about to, but no. That was just a visual thing of him being like, I will fight you now, I guess.
Okay.
Lovely, lovely. Level ups. Ooh, multiple level ups. Very nice.
Not bad at all.
Okay. We have 2 points to allocate. Now, is it 2 points to allocate because last time we leveled up in combat, we didn't... no, last time we leveled up out of combat, rather, so we didn't get to allocate a point? Is that why it's 2 this time? So you only get to allocate the extra points once you do a further level up in combat. So that means that if you want to min-max your stat points to the highest degree, then whenever you get close to the next level, you want to make sure you actually do enter proper combat so that you can spend the extra point immediately. I might be misunderstanding how that works, but that's like how it feels, at least. Okay, let's go... Let's go magic, and let's go... strength, sure.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Oh my god, bro got all his stats increased, alright. Right, so he gets a bunch of stat increases, but you can't allocate any.
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
Hell yeah! You're already one of us. Nice.
You're already one of us.
Thank you. I'll remember this. Now, onward.
The proud noble, strong.
Oh, nice.
Within him
An
dwells
ex-Bond.
the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Together we stand.
New ability. The party can now study the warrior. Okay, that appears down there. What do we actually do with this? Like, it seems like it's some kind of skill tree or something? I don't know. But I can't actually access it anywhere or do anything with it at the moment. I feel struck... Oh, stop auto. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what?
What's happening? Oh, are we heading back to the academia? Oh, she got brought to the academia this time. Oh no, okay, we're there as well, never mind. I thought it was just her for a second, I was like, what?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
More or less.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing now. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Right.
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy,
Oh,
Galaga.
nice.
Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Very nice.
I won't lead you astray.
Can now
That's the
study
whole
the
reason I'm
mage.
here.
Bonk. Up there, lovely. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the mage from Galaga.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
I do desire it.
You mean Rias could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them. This right here.
Okay. We are now seeing what this skill tree is. Is it actually called the archetype tree? Okay. Okay, I haven't had to voice this guy before. It's like really soft-spoken, and his volume is so low, man. I wish his volume is definitely lower than everyone else's. I wish it was higher. He was struggling to get us over the sound of the music for a bit there. What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes.
Now then.
Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior, who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius's lineage chart, please. Grius is a higher level than us? I didn't realize that. This is the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need magla, the source of all magic. But simply drawing from the magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is you... Oh, that's what the fucking mag stat is. Okay. That's what it is. Okay, so I had no way of knowing what it was actually there for yet. That makes sense. Okay, fair enough. You will need to gather mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetypes consumes mag, minuscule shards of magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost. Right, so the only cost is the initial studying, and once a character has learned it, so he could presumably learn the warrior, or he could learn mage or something, whatever. And it would cost to learn those the first time, but then once I've learned both of them, I can just swap between them as is required in any given fight. That means to learn is to change oneself, they say. Here, you may achieve that through study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets. Now, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. Okay, so we've got the Seeker. Learns versatile skills, including wind magic, single target healing, and attack buffs. Alright. We have 1,309 magic. I assume it's pronounced Maj, that. That makes me think, like, Maj, like, Saj. I'm feeling pretty Maj right now. Okay, we haven't got a mage yet, so... I mean, like, Gallica's the mage, but she doesn't fight, so maybe we should give him this? But also, he seems like he'd be the warrior type, right? But there's probably no point in having two of the same type. I mean, there's probably some situations where it's good, but wider coverage is probably better than just going for multiple of the same thing to begin with, at least. So bro can use... So mage uses fire, ice, and electric magic. It excels at hitting enemies' weak points. Okay. So this one has a variety of stuff where it doesn't have wind, though. Seeker has wind. Mage has fire, ice, electric, but not wind. And then warrior, skilled in physical slash attacks with a sword. It cuts down foes with strong single target damage. Okay. So we have 3, and there's so many. Should we actually count? Up here, there's 3 more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 connected there. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and then the 3 already unlocked, 39. Unless I missed any, which I may have done, but it seems like there are 39 possible archetypes to choose from, so that's quite a lot. That is quite a lot. Interesting. Cool. Okay. So let's unlock the mage to begin with then, shall we? Wait, we can go more details? Ooh, okay, you can look at all these things. So he starts off with weak fire magic. And then rank 2, you get ice. At rank 6, you get electric. At rank 11, you raise your max MP. And at rank 20, which is a million years away, You get a passive that increases your magic skill by 10%. Increases further if archetypes of the same lineage are present. Okay, interesting. Well, actually, let's have a look at everyone else's then. So we've started off with wind magic and HP recovery. At rank 4, we get... Oh, that's interesting. It's the exact same name. Terrakaja. Increases one ally's attack for 3 turns. The same name as in Persona, I mean. Rank 9, sweeping slash, weak physical slash to one enemy. Is that what Stroll had? Might be. Then from Psych to Psych Low, medium wind damage at 15. And Tetra Break negates one enemy's repel physical skill. Huh, okay. Not the most exciting rank 20, but sure. And we also resist wind and are weak to fire. Whereas this one resists ice, but is weak to whatever the fuck that is on the left. I don't actually know. Okay, let's read this as well. The Origin Mage archetype learns Fire, Ice, and Electric Magic, making it excellent for targeting enemy weak points. On the other hand, the Mage is fragile. They need protection, especially against Pierce attacks. Okay, so that's what that one is. That is Pierce. I think I guessed that. They also learn useful synthesis abilities and can help perform powerful single-target attacks in a variety of affinities. Okay. Is this a synthesis ability? I'm guessing this is what... I'm guessing the infinity symbol is synthesis ability. Cool, right. Oh, you can rotate them as well. Nice. The Seeker, the Origin Seeker archetype. The Seeker's average stats and versatile skill set make for a good all-round archetype with few standout strengths or weaknesses. Resistant to wind but weak to fire, the Seeker can learn skills for healing, buffing, and using wind magic. Cool, cool. So this is... Okay, so that symbol, the, like, curves, that's slash. So it is slash pierce, and then the third one, I don't know. It might be blunt, but we haven't seen anything of that yet. Lastly, the warrior. Okay, so you start off with weak slash. Then at 3, you get heat up, which is a passive that increases physical attack by 10%. Cool. Then at 8, slicer. Weak slash to one enemy 2 to 4 times. So that just completely replaces that, I guess. Because why would you ever do weak slash once if you could do weak slash 2 to 4 times? At best, it's quadruple the damage, and even at worst, it's still double. Critical strike, low hit rate, but all hits deal critical physical slash. Okay. How low a hit rate are we talking? And slash boost increases slash attack by 20%. Okay, well that's good. So yeah, all about the slash, this one. Origin Warrior archetype. The warrior specializes in physical slash attacks, with swords primarily on a single target. With their focus being on strength, they're left lacking in both magic and resistance to magic attacks. Okay. So when it says the Origin Warrior archetype, you can see, and all 3 of these have been Origin. So you can see on the top line it says Warrior, and then underneath it also says Warrior. So I assume that there will be ones that are the same lineage, like... Because it says, where was it? Wasn't there one that, like, increases with more people of the same lineage or something? Yeah. Or, yeah. Attack further increases if archetypes of the same lineage are present. So this is mage, but in the future there'll be, like, mage, and then the second word is, like, you know, witch or something. I don't know. Mage _ underline wizard or something, you know. So that would be... the same lineage, but a different archetype. I guess. Okay, sure, let's unlock the mage for him then.
I see.
Study archetype. Study.
This right here.
An expert in magical attacks of 3 specialties: fire, ice, and electric. Such a broad palette of magical offense can be crucial to exploit enemy weaknesses. Note, however, that a mage's defenses are paltry at best. They cannot endure much harm. They are best kept out of foes' attentions, or the battle will turn dire. They also tend to go through their MP fast, and a mage without MP, well, they're practically dead weight. You'll have to use your magic strategically to succeed.
Alright.
500 mage is required to channel the mage. This is the archetype you've chosen. Yes.
Sure.
Yes, he's earned my trust.
Of course.
So be it. Following you and the young man called Strahl, Another worthy wielder of archetypes joins your ranks. From this sanctum, I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch, Grius. Feel his resolve, and let a new soul dwell in his heart. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
What did you see?
What is this? Is it truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp. The mage archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu. Pod
I
champion.
still have much to learn.
Oh, wait. Something just appeared in the top right. Huh. Okay, the mage, innocent staff, captain's uniform, horsehide gloves, unpolished garnet. Right, great.
Fascinating.
That man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment, now and from here on. Cool. So, right, what is this? Is this... Okay, I see. So... Oh, you have to... Okay, so you unlock... There are progression, right. So this is the mage one. And to get to the next step, I have to get Gallica to rank 3. I have to get the mage one to rank 20. Okay, so it's not like this is going to take the entire game. Like, these archetypes, I thought maybe it would be like, you'll be hitting max level with them near the end of the game kind of thing. But no, because you need rank 20 to just unlock the next one. And then there's like 2 more after that. So... And then you need 8,000 mage as well as rank 20 on that. Okay, so that's a whole lot. I see. Oh, the heart is also something I can hover over. I hear a familiar voice. Magic is that which manifests itself from yearning. It is a thing born of the heart. That most resonant vessel in thee, which awakens with a roar. Thou art its speaker. This thy means to shout down thy fears with a voice like thunder. Oh, 'tis thy means. Dope. The heroes of old perished, only possessing one, yet this marks thee apart. Thou canst acquire and wield many. Who are you? This voice? I can't remember. Interesting, okay. That's probably going to be to do with his story then. Cool. So Will... I mean, Will seems good with this, right?
I see.
Wait, isn't he already... Oh, sorry. I thought I was on Stroll. No. Yeah, okay. So I need to get more to rank 3. Rank 20 Seeker, 8,000 mage. Okay, and then Stroll is... Stroll to rank 3, obviously. That makes sense. Warrior to 20 and 8,000 mage. Okay, cool. So... I guess it would make sense for me to learn something else. Do I want to go mage? I kind of want to go mage.
I see.
Do we do it? Let's do it.
Fascinating.
The mage. This is the archetype you sensed from Gallica's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of a good teacher who manipulates the forces of magic at will and performs miracles in the name of the one who leads.
All right.
500 mage is... Yeah. Do it.
I'm counting on you.
That is the power I seek.
Of course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a mage. I hear the voices of past hero souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge... Is this the same? This is the same that it said for...
Really?
For Bro, right? So this is the power of the mage's soul. No matter the magic, I shall see to its mastery. For all those still suffering in this land. Nice. Okay,
Good.
cool.
I'm still getting stronger.
Yeah, I guess. I'm just suddenly realizing that I also, yeah, if I'm gonna do that, then I... Because, yeah, the Seeker won't level if I switch to Mage, right? So, huh. But then does Mage... I wonder how it works. Is it individual to each person? Like, is, like, if I channeled Warrior, and then I became Warrior, do me and Stroll both level Warrior individually? Like, he could have a level 20 Warrior and I could only be level 1? Or is it an overall thing, where, like, we both put points into the same archetype, and so we both get to 20 at the same time, kind of thing? It's probably individual. Yeah, it must be individual, actually, because it's individual skill trees, right? So, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. It has to be. Fair. I guess it's changed to Mage? Just because having the weaknesses... Well, I mean, except for Wind, but it is good to have weakness coverage like that. But then I'm thinking maybe I should have made Grius into the Warrior. I don't know. It's fine, whatever. We'll be getting loads of Mage. We've barely started the game. We'll be getting shitloads of Mage. Academia. By talking to more in Academia and studying archetypes, you'll be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategic knowledge by attending Moore's lectures or by reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. Okay. New features. Some functions in the main menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Archetypes that have been studied in Academia can be swapped in town or dungeons at any time. Changing them to suit your needs is a good strategy. Cool. Royal Virtues. You can now check the status of your Royal Virtues, the qualities necessary in a king, from the main menu. You can raise these virtues in many ways. So the voice, when we awoke, the voice said that our soul was bound for the throne, and now we're raising our Royal Virtues that are qualities necessary in a king. This is heavily implying that it's us that's going to be on the throne by the end of the game, right? Am I crazy? The voice said our soul is bound for the throne, and we are raising our Royal Virtues because those are the qualities necessary in a king. Like, Whoa! What the fuck? They changed the whole menu? Oh my god, that's gorgeous. That is fucking cool. That is such a pretty menu. Oh my god, Atlus, you've outdone yourself. Okay, what equipment do I have? So this is where I changed my archetype. Yep, cool. Okay, and then you have different weapons and different... Oh wait, a captain's uniform. An impressive uniform that designates its wearer as an army captain. Okay, yeah, I should put that on then, right? Oh, wait. It only goes to him. Okay. I didn't realize. Well, that's a shame. I don't understand why it says... Because, like, I'm in will, right? So why is it letting me change someone else's armor within his? But, like, if I... What? Because I go into equipment here, and it says that he's still wearing the military cuirass. I'm so confused. What? If I go into will, and I try and change armor, it says I'm changing Grius' armor, even though I'm in will. But if I go into Grius, and I try and change his armor, it says I'm changing Will's. What? This doesn't make any sense. Why is it not... Why is it changing the person who I'm not in the equipment screen of? What? Am I going insane? Is it just me, or does this not make any sense? I'm really confused. Okay, I can't actually click into any of these. Moore was jailed in academia by the past king for writing a novel depicting a utopia. With the novel acting as a bridge, he requests Will cultivate archetypes for his research. Right, so he wrote the book that we are reading, the fantasy book? Cool, okay. Quests, we've just got that one. Man, the equipment thing is incredibly confusing to me. I don't understand why I go into one person's and it changes someone else's instead of the one I want to actually do, but whatever. Mage. Minuscule fragments of magla crystals that accumulate in the bodies of animals and magical beings in areas where magla is dense. Though they are of little use to ordinary citizens, there is a system in Grand Trad where people can sell their fragments. As a result, some people like soldiers, whose work gives them ample opportunity to leave the city, carry a bag to collect them instead of throwing them away. Halia. A mountain village governed by House Halietus, the family of Leon Stroll. Not wishing to partake in the extravagant lifestyle of most nobles, Stroll's parents were modest in their governance and considerate to their people. However, when a human suddenly attacked 7 years ago, the village was reduced to rubble after petitions for the state army's aid went unanswered. Stroll's parents lost their lives saving their son and their people. Today, the village remains uninhabited, no trace of its former self remaining. On Gallica. Gallica tried to stay resolute as Will's chaperone, but as he gets involved in unexpectedly intense battles, she begins to doubt her role in the grand scheme of things. However, with the fairy's unique ability to deflect anxiety, she does her best to help the protagonist in whatever way she can. The son of a noble family of Halia, the village that was destroyed by a human, now that he has lost his home and family, he has only his pride to redeem himself from the shallowness of his past self. Interesting. Captain Klinger, the captain in charge of new recruits at the recruitment center. A short, portly, unsoldierly man, called an incompetent fool by Stroll after an attack on the fort led him to order new recruits to the front lines in a panic, or so he made it seem. In actuality, he is a fervent supporter of Luis, and had always planned to take a mass of new recruits to die at the hands of humans in order to demonstrate his support of Luis's assertions. Kitty cat?
That's
Meow
a good
meow.
kitty.
Don't usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh?
This cat, you see.
Cute, isn't he? I named him Plateau. He's the only solace I have as I'm confined here. Looks like Plateau wants to give me something. Hero's incense.
That's a good boy.
Oh, it looks like he's taken a shine to you. That's a valuable item, so do hold on to it. Appreciate it. Plateau. Moore's pet cat who lives in academia with him. He doesn't necessarily resemble the animals called cats that exist elsewhere, doesn't he? He resembles a cat to me. The strange charm hanging around his neck, a type of magic igniter, according to Moore, allows for visions of him to be projected outside of academia. Ah, so we'll see him in the real world? Cool. Very cool, very cool. Right. Mystic scrolls? The scroll has shapes of a language I've never seen before. It must be some kind of formula. It says the royal magic at the top.
That is...
That's a formula for a rather complex spell. When mages devise such intricate magic, they commit the formula to scrolls in advance. Hold on, are you saying the king himself wrote this? Why would it be here of all places? I couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reasons for imprisoning me here after all. I would love to decipher its contents, but it will take a good amount of time. It's written in a script I've never laid eyes on before. But before you go, there's just one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
What's this?
This drawing.
Take a look.
Indeed, it's no more than a simple illustration, but do you not think it bears some resemblance to the Seeker archetype? I mean, I guess, yeah. But like an actual human. Moreover, it bears a caption, and mysteriously enough, of all the language therein, that is the one part I am able to pass. It says, son, likely the name of a person. Huh, that's how the fourth wall break is happening. Interesting. Unmistakably so, though I could not begin to tell you why I feel so certain. Huh, so we are the hero? That our character is, like, basing his archetype off of? The player? So, does that imply that this world is in our future? Because they're saying this is a character this is a hero of the past that these archetypes are based off, right? And it's now saying that this hero is the name that we put in as who we are. So it has to be that this world is the future of our world? Right? A person's name.
Hang on a second.
Well, that's certainly a mystery on top of an enigma. Makes me wonder what it says.
Adieu.
Should you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you'd share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths. Interesting. It's so quiet. Do you think there's anyone else here? What happens if we check the cat again? Petting him is soothing in and of itself. I'm able to forget the hustle of the outside world, even if for a moment.
I've been waiting.
Lectures.
What would you care to know?
Archetypes. An archetype is the embodiment of heroic virtue. Everyone bears one deep in their heart. In facing a looming threat, you face your own anxiety, and so awaken to a higher power within yourself. That is the truest essence of magic. Yet for it to take that form, surely it is a manifestation of the heroic embodiment etched most prominently in your heart. This appearance they take on, like extraordinary suits of armor. Perhaps this marks another purpose, to protect the wielder from the terrible anxiety being released. It inspires a certain glow in battle, as if facing your anxiety causes determination to surge in you, like blood through veins, throughout both body and weapon. You and your friends never cease to amaze me. Surely this will mean leaps and bounds for my research. Research documents on archetypes are kept on their respective bookshelves. You're welcome to peruse what I've gathered so far. Aside from that, I've also documented battle tactics and history that you may find useful for your further growth.
What would you care to know?
Studying archetypes. Studying a new archetype will allow you to use it. If you'd like to study new archetypes, I'll accept Madge as payment. However, to obtain new archetypes, you'll need to meet more followers. If you draw a new supporter to your side, I'd recommend visiting me to see what's been revealed. I hope you will study many archetypes, and I look forward to seeing these heroic embodiments come to fruition. I will even prepare gifts for reaching certain milestones as an incentive.
What would you care to know?
How do we get here? Because we've only come here as part of the story so far, so what's our way of getting here normally? Channeling archetypes. Once an archetype is studied, it can be freely channeled. Similar to equipping a weapon or armor, you should channel an archetype that best suits your situation. Studying new archetypes will do you little good unless you channel them. Be mindful of that.
What would you care to know?
And advanced archetypes.
It appears that
Each archetype can progress into stronger forms. Spending time with your followers is the key to pushing their associated archetype to greater heights. Deepening the understanding between you and your supporters will inevitably strengthen you and your allies. Don't forget that.
What would you care to know?
Cool, okay, and let's listen.
Does this worry you?
You want to know about cats? Ah, about that cat in particular. I'm afraid he's a mystery to me too, dear as he is. When I awoke in this place, he was already here.
That's a good boy.
But he eases my mind. Petting him helps this place feel less lonely. Indeed, I feel as if I've known him all my life, for whatever reason. Anything else?
Worry?
Nope.
That's a...
And this just takes us back to here. Yep. Cool. Cool. Massive statue. I wonder if this represents archetypes. It also looks like a merging of all the tribes. Sure. This seems to be about archetype tactics. Archetypes cannot realize their true potential on individual strength alone. Strategies must account for attack, support, recovery, teamwork, and formation. Naturally, optimal strategies require first grasping the fundamentals, yet some battles demand a team of singular specialization and boldness in planning. Party formation tips. The most effective way to form your party is to consider the balance of attack, recovery, and assist skills in your archetypes. If you obtain information about enemies in advance, you can arrange archetypes to counteract enemy strengths and strike at enemy weaknesses. Cultivate your archetype strategically so that you may employ a wider range of battle strategies. Enemy reinforcements. Remember that your foes also have a grasp of teamwork. Charging blindly into a well-tuned enemy group can lead to easily preventable loss of life. After a squad battle has ended, nearby enemies may show up as reinforcements to continue the fight. Right. A channeled archetype's power has a significant impact on the effect of any gear or weapons equipped. Each weapon category offers their own attack range and agility. Once you understand the dynamics of archetypes and combat gear, success will come easier. While in dungeons, the protagonist's method of attack depends on his weapon and can be changed by switching the archetype he has channeled. Different archetypes change both the actions available to you and the protagonist's attack range. Keep this in mind when choosing an archetype for the protagonist. Okay. Anything else? What about the other side? Oh, wait, we can go upstairs, climb up the ladder, it said? Is this leaving? How do we leave? We can't open the map here. It's probably the door to leave then, I guess, because it's not back towards where you came. Squad Tactics Handbook. Allowing your ally to take action instead and leaving yourself vulnerable may seem futile at first glance, but you'll find it lends many strategic possibilities. Try to consider the many aspects of battle, such as the order of turns, advantages against the enemy, and the state of your allies when deciding your actions. The pass action cycles control to the next character while only consuming half of a turn icon. Okay. This can be useful when the current character's skills are not effective against the enemy, or when you want to give a character with recovery magic another action. Right, that makes sense. Guarding. It goes without saying a blind defensive rush may not be enough to win. It will be necessary at times to raise your defense and endure incoming attacks. Press B to guard, consumes one turn icon, greatly decreases the damage your character takes, and prevents weakness from being exploited. Also prevents enemies from gaining turns. Your row's distance from the enemy has a great impact in battle. True Tactician will switch the formation of allies to better suit the situation at hand. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks, those in the back row deal less damage, but also take less damage. During battle, you can change your formation by using up and down to move party members between rows. Negated attacks. If you lose the ability to attack, the enemy will quickly gain the upper hand. While confronting an unfamiliar enemy, due caution is warranted. Normally an action consumes one turn icon, but if the attack is nullified or evaded, then it doubles. Right. If an attack is reflected or absorbed, all turn icons are lost, and the turn forcibly ends. Oh shit, right. Reflect or absorb is, like, giga powerful in this game then. Like, it's always good to have in, like, Persona. Like, if you are reflecting or absorbing stuff, that's, like, nice, that's good. You always, like, it's cool, but it doesn't fucking completely end your entire team's turn, right? Like, that's crazy. That is a huge deal. Reflecting and absorbing stuff in this game is actually going to be giga important in some fights. I bet there's some endgame bosses which will, like, require this. Like, you have one thing which you can repel or absorb, and the enemy can do that type of damage, and you're just praying for it to use it on you so that you can repel it and fuck their entire turn. Interesting. And the status ailments. Oh wait, there's more. Status ailments. Some monsters inflict lasting conditions called ailments. Wise to know their effects, of course, but even better to have a means of remedy close at hand. Physical and mental ailments. You can be got by both at once. Physical ailments persist after battle ends. Ooh, right. Mental ailments automatically recover when battle ends. Okay. Physical, poison, HP depletes every time you take an action. Paralysis, high chance of an action failing to occur after selecting it. Malady, strength, magic, endurance, agility, and luck are greatly reduced. Additionally, HP and MP recovery effects are nullified, with recovery amounts becoming 0. Hex, half of any damage dealt is dealt to self as well. Additionally, while afflicted, resistance to dark is greatly reduced and susceptibility to status ailments is greatly increased. Okay, Hex is fucking insane. What the fuck? I need Hex. I need to be able to Hex enemies. That's crazy. Burn, additional damage is taken after being attacked. Frostbite, attack damage is greatly reduced. Jesus Christ, those are just the physical ones. Mental ones, daze, hit rate for attacks is greatly reduced. Charm, character will act on their own, attacking allies or assisting enemies. Forget, character cannot use their archetype. Sleep, character cannot take any actions, and any attacks suffered are always crits. Rage. Character has higher attack power, but damage from enemies is greatly increased. All actions become normal weapon attacks. Anxiety. An ally-only ailment, preventing the use of archetype skills. If attacked while afflicted, the enemy will not consume a turn icon. An ally-only ailment. Wait, let me fucking figure this out. Preventing the use of archetype skills, right, that makes sense. If attacked while afflicted. Okay, so the enemy can attack you for free without consuming a turn icon. I get it. And stun is an enemy-only ailment. They can attack for 1 turn. Okay. That is a whole fucking lot, Jesus Christ. But Hex seems insane. I hope we can Hex enemies. Rewards of certain victory. Overpowering the enemy utterly can be a source of immense growth. At times, it is good to wield all your powers in full force to test your own limits. Unscathed Triumph. If you crush all your enemies without getting damaged, you'll receive bonus XP. Yeah, we knew that. Cool, okay. Was that it, or is there anything else? Oh, spinning model.
Oh, yeah?
It spins around? Is it a toy? Awfully big if so.
This right here.
That's a celestial globe. It models the movement of the stars. Astronomy is often confused with the study of magic. Times being what they are, the association means both fields have been suppressed. Quite a shame. Cool, okay, and then we can also go up the ladder. Oh my fuck, what is there up here? Oh my god, there's so much to read. Okay. Research notes healer. Oh no. Okay, these are the other archetypes we haven't unlocked yet. Okay, let's read what the other archetypes are then. There's healer, gunner, brawler, faker. What the fuck is a faker? Merchant, commander. Wait. Question mark, question mark, question mark? Why? Huh. Archetype Advancement Handbook. Archetype Growth. To grow in power and versatility, an archetype must be channeled as you fight your foes. Archetypes rank up by earning A EXP, which is only awarded to actively channeled archetypes. Okay, yeah, obviously. Archetype stats. Each archetype has its own set of unique parameters, but so too do all who channel them. The sum of these numbers is the total measure of one's strength in combat. Okay, these are added to the character's base parameters. The sum determines their stats in battle. Right. Worth noting, this means some abilities can lose value depending on the archetype channeled. God damn it, I didn't mean to click that. Advanced archetypes. You may seek even more powerful forms of each archetype. To study them, one must grow closer with certain supporters and cultivate the original archetype. Yep. Yep, we already figured this out. Cool. And, oh, there's a lot over here still. Seeker, right.
Oh, hold on.
In times of yore, there lived heroes who ventured into unknown lands in pursuit of their ideals. Their souls together formed the power of the Seeker. This was not just one legendary hero. Across many lands and eras, these intrepid spirits who sought greater heights on the Seeker's path have borne that alias. Among them, the Adept who pursues a magical path, I dub the Magic Seeker, and the Elite who seeks the deepest truths of the soul, I dub the Soul Hacker. Huh. So the Seeker archetype has a whole sequential lineage. The Seeker archetype does not excel at any one skill, but it bears the specialties of many other heroes and can perform any task. A jack of all trades is a master of none. Let no Seeker forget this truth.
I see.
I get it. So it's easy to use, but that's not enough to fight alone. I guess fighting with specialized allies might be the thing that draws out its true power. Cool. The Warrior. In times of yore, there lived heroes who sought nothing less than perfection with the sword. Their souls together form the power of the warrior. Among them, the adept who slays hordes, I dub the Swordmaster, and the elite disciple of the blade, I dub the Samurai. The warrior archetype imparts peerless skill with the sword. Its devotees belong on the front lines, punishing their foes with brutal slashing swings. But a sword's purpose is ultimately as a weapon, and it is not weapons alone that decide a battle's victor. Let no warrior forget this truth.
Got a sec?
So this archetype has really good attack and defense, and their value comes from attacking in the front row, but they're not very versatile beyond the sword. And the warrior. Wait, isn't that... Oh, we went too far. We accidentally did warrior. I see.
Got a sec?
No! God damn it. There we go. We accidentally went too far and missed mage. I see. In times of yore, there lived heroes who sought relentlessly to unravel the secrets of magic. Their souls together form the power of the mage. Among them, the adept who grasps that ultimate power, I dub the wizard. And the elite who commands the elements, I dub the elemental master. In addition, another elite form making use of dark magics is known to exist. Truly, the mage archetype has unparalleled command of affinity-based magic. Okay, so what these are actually telling us is the forms it can evolve into. Because this is the only one where it said there was another form, and that's because the mage tree has 3 further things past it, whereas the other 2 only have 2 further things past it, so that's why. That makes sense. But mages devote themselves fully to mind and magla. While the mind is powerful, it must kneel before pure strength at times. Let no mage forget this truth.
Oh, yeah?
So it's a great archetype for hitting enemy weak points with powerful magic, but it can't really dish out damage or take much punishment. Backline. And then the others are the Knight, the Thief, the Masked Dancer, the Summoner, and the Berserker. Cool. Well, there is certainly a lot there for us to get our teeth into at some point. Right, I think we're done here. Oh, wait, Royal Virtues. Let's look at the Royal Virtues. So this is our fucking persona stats that we need to level. Courage, Wisdom, Tolerance, Eloquence, and Imagination, which are currently all bottom tier. We are craven, we are naive, we are inflexible, we are tongue-tied, and we are vapid. Great. Absolute pog. Love that for us. Do we have anything new in here? No. Okay, let's,
What now?
let me have one more shot at figuring out what the fuck it's talking about with equipment. Okay, so Stroll. I want to equip you with something cool. You are currently equipped with the leather cuirass. If I take the captain's uniform... Okay, I see. I see. So it's saying this is currently equipped. Oh, okay. I see. This is saying who it's currently equipped by. It's currently equipped by Grius. So if I do that, then now Stroll has this, and Grius does not. Is that all it's saying? So now Grius has the leather cuirass. Okay, and this is... Okay, yeah. Right, I understand now. It's just the words at the top, change whose equipment. I feel like that's badly worded. It should just say... Let's just say Stroll is currently equipped with this, do you wish to change, or something. Because in my head, I'm like, what? I'm not... In my head, it was saying, give it to him. But yeah, no, it has the E. It makes sense. It's just a little bit confusing to begin with, I guess. So, you're the warrior. So, you're frontline. So I think we do want you to have that. That makes sense. I mean, your stuff is all for you only. You should have the second best then, which is that. Yeah. Agility, strength. Okay. So you've got strength boots, 6 and 0. Okay, so we should actually swap you to a round. Stroll, you should have the better boots because you'll be frontline. Oh wait, that's gloves, not boots, but same thing. And then boots. Okay, that's agility. You keep the strength boots. Yep. We have the agility boots. That's good. So that means you have those. Yep. We have those. Yep. And then the accessory... The accessory doesn't actually do anything. Currently, it seems. Alright. Man, that art is so cool. Love that art. And then one last thing. So the archetype... So like Grius... Details on the archetype. Okay, so it loses him strength points and gains him magic points. So really... What I should have done is I should have made Grius the sword archetype. And probably made Stroll mage, I guess. Because, like, this is just going to be a big buff for what he already does, right? Yeah, he's got no fucking magic. Stroll does not do magic. So, no, I shouldn't have made him... Yeah, no. He makes sense as warrior. It's just that Grius also makes sense as warrior, but... Oh, well. It's whatever. Yeah, we can fuck around with this later, I guess. When we unlock, because there's plenty of, like, there's going to be plenty of physical classes. We saw a bunch there, Knight and Berserker and all sorts, so... We can, once we unlock those things, we have more options to play around with. I think that's fine for now. Cool, okay, well, after a whole lot of time spent in academia, I think it's time to leave.
Hi, young friend. You are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place.
Ah, that's what the book is for. That's how we access this place out in the world.
I'm sure there will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you.
Speak up, mate. Why is your voice so quiet? And out we go.